Wings of the universe, welcome to now. As always, I'll start this video with fire on my nice cute camel that I have. Now let's shuffle the cards. And this one fell down first. So this one is the High Priestess. And the message for you is you need to listen to your gut, meditate, reflect, and turn inward as the answers are within you. You're headed toward a period of growth. This is the image. If you can see, there's a queen with moon on her head. So you need to listen to your gut. Watch out for the signs that your gut gives you. Stay away from people whose vibes don't feel right with you. And still, if they come to get you, just don't give them attention. Just cut them off. Just cut them off like this, like a scissor. They want to feed on your energy. Just don't give it to them. Simple. You know what I mean? So don't give them any energy, especially those energy drainers, vampires, stay away from them. Let them get jealous of you, basically. The second one that I get on the deck is Two of Pentacles. This is a joker who holds infinity symbol in his hand, and there are two stars at the end. And this is for the earth sign, like if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Message for you is you're managing projects and time very well and finding that you are navigating through your responsibilities with carefully plotted ease. You are certainly busy. However, so be sure to take the time to breathe and keep a tidy schedule to avoid losing your balance. So, you have been trying to juggle too many things and finding the right balance is getting a bit difficult. But then just take it easy. Because, like I said in all of my videos, you can do only one thing at a time. So, and the keywords I can see in the card is multiple priorities, news, time management, juggling adaptability, negotiation, balancing decisions, weighing options. So, this is for the earth sign. Just take what resonates. If you're an earth sign or you vibe along with it, then that's nice. That's for you. The third deck card that I'm getting is Six of Cups. And here, this is for the water sign, for Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces. And Six of Cups says that you may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. This is the card of children and can represent working with adolescents, simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and family. Take the support available from family and close friends. So, this might be a sign for you that you might be thinking of your childhood memories. You might be dwelling in your childhood memories because those were the days of joy, right? As a young kid, remember those days when you used to get the best foods that your mother used to cook for you, and you would play around with your best friends when you were so tiny, so small. And now that you are grown up and you see there's just no love and joy like how you used to get as a child. So you might be missing your childhood maybe. And this Six of Cups is primarily for water sign. So if you're a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces, and the tags that I'm getting here is familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, your happy memories of childhood. If you had a good childhood, like if you had good parents and good siblings, and then innocence, joy, nostalgia. So you might be feeling a bit nostalgic from your childhood days because you might be missing out on the warmth and the playfulness, the happy energies around you. So this is the Six of Cups for you. Now I will shuffle the next one and let's see what we get. I like to do all these things because it just makes me feel like I'm just someone too special with all these interesting cards, and I just love it. Even the way how it fits into my hand, the way it just glides, it's so smooth, it's so perfect. Wow, this one is judgment. We all have been waiting on judgment from the world, right? Like you want justice, you want judgment about the way how you're treated, about the way how you're perceived in the world, right? So that is about judgment. And this is for fire sign. So if you're a Pluto, this one's for you. Judgment says, and the photograph here is so beautiful. It's like an angel in the sky who's blowing the trumpet. And as the angel in the sky blows the trumpet, so there's a family, a man, woman, and little children, very little children. They all are opening their arms. Just take a look. And the angel plays the trumpet from the sky. So the judgment card says the upright positioning of judgment indicates a moment of self reflection. You are likely close to reaching a significant state in a journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others to find camaraderie. Now is the time to face challenges head on. So basically, as you have set out on the journey of your own finding, of your own personal goal that you set out, and you're facing the challenges, you want to make sure that it's also available for others. Because you also want to educate and teach others the lessons that you learned along your way. That's why you see so many YouTubers in which, even though they have family, like I follow a man, even though he has two sons and he has got a nice family, and he talks very nicely about how you should operate into the world. But still, he's not a selfish person that he only teaches his son. He makes videos for everyone so that anybody who wants to learn, you can just watch his videos and get so much of wisdom. Very, very nice human beings, basically. So he just expresses all of his teachings from his life about how he has faced the challenges as an adult, and then you can just learn from others' experiences, others' challenges. Now, that's what is the true wisdom sharing, which probably if your parents do not share that with you, there are just tons of videos on YouTube. Like you can find so many mentors. Just watch their video. It's so much enlightening to have a brand new insight. And they're so skillful and smart as well. The way they handle those difficult situations, you get a new perspective around facing your own issues then. So yeah, that's about sharing. And that's what the card said on the judgment. Now let's move on to the next card and see what we get. Six of Pentacles. This is for the earth sign again. So a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It says you may be like the wealthy person in this card, having a good relationship with money and in position to offer financial assistance to others. Or you may be on the receiving end of someone's generosity and are accepting these gifts with gratitude. And the picture is very nice of somebody with a balance, giving money to others, those who are in need. So either you are going to share your finances with somebody, or you're going to receive something from someone, some money from somebody. Probably they owed you something, or just as a charity, or as a service, something like that. And the keywords here says about giving, receiving, balance sharing wealth, generosity, charity, sharing, inheritance. Somebody might be inheriting their wealth onto you. Fairness, gifts, presence, prosperity, abundance. So if you're an earth sign, and just take what resonates. Now I think I should move on to next deck of cards. So I'll pick some oracle cards now. And this one is Gateway of Light Activation. So let's give it a shot. These cards are my special favorite because the picture quality and the card quality is absolutely epic. Very nicely designed with good card quality. Awesome. Just love this. Wow. This is I Am Presence. Light body activation. Accessing the divine within. And you can see this is an angel of fire. She's all fire. Beautiful. So this basically talks about accessing the divine within. So you need to work from your own central sense of awareness so that you know who you are. Notice that accessing the divine within doesn't mean that you're just going to let go. So before you actually let go, you have to get in. So what I mean to say that there's no just dropping in and letting go without putting in the effort. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people might get confused with this term of letting go, because when you let go, what are you letting go? You're letting go of the burden, but for that burden there was the problem and you needed to do certain amount of tasks. You needed to complete the work towards that completion. So once you have done everything that you can, and then you say let go, not before that. You cannot just not start the journey and say let go. So you need to be aware of what your feminine divine being is telling you to do. That is your life energies basically. And you need to listen to her and start taking the steps. Now walk towards her. And she, from within you, is going to guide you in terms of what you need to do, where you are going wrong. And she's very strict. She'll beat your ass if you mess up. So better be watchful of what you do. Don't try and take some shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? I am presence. To access the divine within, you got to work. You've got a lot of work to do. Don't just sleep around and forget what you're supposed to be around here for. Don't just forget your purpose, why you're here on earth. Don't let the fools delude you overall. Next is the Heart of Source. Beautiful wheel of light. It's a wheel with awesome patterns like mandala. Heart of Source, this is about all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. So you need to just feel, or you don't need to do anything. Probably you just feel the love within yourself as you are coming more and more in acceptance of who you are. There's an unconditional acceptance around who you are. So don't think about, oh, I needed to be there and I'm still here. What am I doing here? There's serenity. So just, you're at the right place at the right time, first of all. You are where you need to be, but then also move. Move along the timelines that the goddess of life has set for you. If she tells you to move, then you've got to move. If she tells you you need to take certain actions, then take that. And who's the one who's giving you all these ideas? It's from the heart of source. So you need to come from your mind into your heart, the heart center. That's where you get all of the clarity. That's where you get all of the instructions from. Because see that your mind is actually like the illumination. It's a reflection from your heart. Heart is like the sun, and mind is like the moon. So the sun is the source, and your mind, the moon, takes on its reflection. So naturally, the source is the heart. But nobody wants to go to the heart center because it's full of emotions and trauma and pain. That's why people want to avoid always their heart and they just want to think from their head, knowing fully well that coming to the heart needs courage. It's not for the weak hearted. That's why you see so much people are all the time calculative and manipulative. That's the mind, that's the moon aspect. Coming to the heart means you are ready to burn the sun. You become the sun. You are ready to burn, set your life ablaze on fire. It's not easy. It means you're coming to the center of your being wherein you are going to face all of the shadow side of your own self. Since you've been hiding as a small child because the society would not accept you as who you are, so you needed to amend yourself to please your parents, to please your relatives, to please your friends, to please your school teacher, because they wanted you to be in a certain way so that they do not have to do more work on you. So you had to adjust yourself accordingly as a child. So the traumas from your childhood, then traumas from growing up as a teenage, the rage of a teenage. You see, you just think about your own teenage years. How much of anger was there? Because growing up, if you are not properly accepted for who you are not allowed to grow into the real adult. So teenage is that transition from childhood to adulthood. And because the child is now just starting to grow up and look at the world, and which does not treat a teenager very fairly, they've got a lot of rage. That also leads to the trauma, which you do not realize at that time while you are growing up at the teenage years. But then later, as you come up as an adult after 18, all of those memories, all of those pains from your younger years of life keeps getting built up. And where does all of that pain get stored up? In your heart. This is all real truth, science of how the psychology of a human works. And then as you get to the adult, there is furthermore frustration because of things how you want and things the way it your things not being met, the challenges that you face, the enemies that you confront. Then you think you want to take up the hero journey. Do you have the courage to take that journey? Or do you just want to take the safest route available? That means you want to avoid all the dangers. Let me just be alive. After you're 30, that's how the mind becomes. 20 to 30 is the year when you think you can own the world. You've got a lot of energy, a lot of power. I'm in my 20s, I can do this, that. And then after 30, you feel like, oh, things are not so easy. And you've been trialed and tested so much by the society now, by their moments of saying no or their rejection. And then after 30, 35, you feel okay, probably I'm just going to keep my life easy and safe. So just marry, have children, and think that this is easy. But that is not easy because any path that you take, whether you take whatever path, there is no path which is easy in life. First of all, it's only our mind that dilutes us into thinking that okay, this is an easy path, this is an easy way out, so I can have my sense of comfort. But no matter what path you take, or being a lone wolf or staying with a family, none of these paths are easy. And also, I'm not saying any path is better than the other. All paths are equally challenging, and all paths have got their own good, bad, and ugly. There's no path that you can take and say, I'm on the perfect path. Even if you think that you can become a renunciate, even if you think you become a monk, that path is also not easy. If you think you leave everything and you say you go to Himalayas and you just think you had enough. Now you just want to be living like a saint in the mountains. You got nothing to do with the world. That's not easy. Nothing is easy. None of these paths are easy. These three paths. So, whichever path you're on, just take the responsibility and honor it. And know that there's no path which is safe and trouble free in this world. Everybody on the planet, everybody, you see a toxic person who is so frustrated and throwing their negativity on you because there's a reason behind that, because they are themselves undergoing a lot of trauma, pain, and stress. That's why they're throwing that on you. If you see somebody who's quiet and who seems like very positive, that is one side of the story. To get to the positive side, they had to do all of that, facing their own darkest demons, facing their own internal enemies, inside and outside. So basically, there's nobody who has a perfect life who has not faced challenges. Because, like I said, and like you see from a lot of these gurus on YouTube, Eckhart Tolle says about that. Life on earth is actually like a school, and everybody is here to learn. And everybody here is going to pass and fail million times. So when you come to this acceptance, your day-to-day madness about chasing that success, that also dwindles down. And then the other things like, oh, I'm a loser, I need to make something out of my life, that also fades away. And whatever action needs to happen, you still go ahead and do that. Going to job, paying your bills, doing your taxes, paying rent, paying your home loan, whatever, raising children, whatever is your life setup that you have chosen. Everything happens, but you're not getting too much mad because you know that beyond a certain point you do not have control. So all you do is whatever best you can do in that moment and not get too much insane about the controlling on the result. The moment you have got more of an acceptance with what is, then there's not much to do. There's nowhere else you can run to. There's actually no external place for you to run. Like running for what? Running from yourself? Because you're scared that the world will call you a loser? But that they would anyhow, even if you made it. So just see for yourself and just keep yourself happy. You are your own biggest customer and you just got to satisfy yourself. So that's what I wanted to say, and that's what the card said. I think that's all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.